This is Info English 8. Learn language for knowledge with Teacher L. Hi, I'm Teacher L. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to click like and subscribe and leave comment below after watching this video. Let's get started. Why do we need to study the nature, elements, and process of communication? What is the importance of learning all this? What is this for? If we understand how communication works effectively, we will be patient, understanding, and more considerate for others. Having an idea on how to communicate effectively, or having a full comprehension of communication, would lead us to have a smooth relationship with one another. And because we understood its nature and process, we could respond logically and appropriately to situations that we could encounter in our daily lives. And if we can do all this, we will have a happy and peaceful life. Therefore, to answer the question, how to communicate effectively, the first step is we have to understand the nature, process, and elements of communication. Before anything else, we have to understand the meaning of communication. Communication is a process of sharing and conveying a message or messages or information from one person to another within and across channels, contexts, media, and cultures. It is the exchange of messages between individuals or groups through signals or symbols. How do we communicate? Of course, we send and receive messages through our senses with the use of our sense of touch, sense of sight, sense of smell, sense of hearing, sense of feeling. So that's how we communicate, and communication can be manifested through face-to-face interaction, a phone conversation, a group discussion, a meeting or interview, a class recitation, general assembly, writing letters, emails, video conferences, and many others. These are the forms of communication. I almost forgot the sense of taste, gustatory, because I was so engrossed with my sense of feelings. Anyway, we have to understand the definition of communication. Communication connects us human beings. There is no communication, there is no society. Communication involves transaction. It is an intricate process, and it is stirring up ideas. Again, society could not function without communication. The following are the natures of communication. These are intricate, interactive, transactional, and dimensional. It is an intricate or complicated process because it is not an easy process. The speaker should deliver the message clearly, and the listener should understand the message so communication happens. It is interactive because it occurs between two or more people with the speaker and the receiver. The speaker gives the message and the listener receives the message and vice versa. As we keep on exchanging information, we are using our brains to analyze the messages and think our replies. Thus, it is stirring up ideas. Constant, effective communication is a way to make us smarter each day. It is transactional because we communicate with purpose or reason. For example, we talk to the teller in the bank, to the security guard, to the cashiers, to the teachers, to our friends and neighbors, and our family members. We have reasons why we interact. And communication is dimensional because messages can be expressed through words or verbal, actions or non-verbal, or both at the same time. It could be written or not. We have to understand the elements of communication so we could understand the process. Okay, for the elements, let's make it clear. In this video, I am the speaker. I am the speaker and you are the listener. Okay, the speaker is the source of information or the message. So I am the source of your information. And the words that come out from my mouth are the message or the messages. So the message is the information or ideas or thoughts conveyed by the speaker in words or action. Okay, so we also have encoding. Encoding is the process of converting the message into words, actions, or other forms that the speaker understands. So the moment I deliver my words, that's the process of encoding. Okay, the other element is channel. It's a medium or the means such as personal or non-personal, verbal or non-verbal, in which the encoded message is conveyed. So in this situation, what is my channel of communication? It is through internet. Internet is my channel or my medium of communications. So there could be many ways or means on how to interact or how to deliver your message, and the means or the medium is called as channel. As you are listening to me, you receive my message. So you are my recipient of information. You are my decoder. You are my receiver. So what is decoding? Decoding is the process wherein you receive my message, you analyze the message that you receive from me, you understand it, and you interpret it. So that is the decoding process. In this case, you could not talk to me because I'm just in the internet. I'm just in the video. But you could have a facial reaction. Could have a reaction from there while watching. Could be, oh, is that it? Is that it? Okay, so when you're talking to somebody else, when you say, I miss you, and somebody replies, I miss you too. So that's the feedback. Okay, feedback is the reply, the reaction, the response, or the answer of the receiver to the speaker. Okay, what is the context? Context is the environment where communication takes place. Okay, where is this communication taking place? In the internet. But if you're talking to your parents at home, what is the context? It is at your home. If you're talking to your teacher at school, what is the context? The context is school. Sometimes there are factors that affect the flow of communication. So sometimes there's like misunderstanding and the message is not clear because there are some factors that affect it, like the noise, like emotional problems, and so many factors. And these factors is called as barriers or barrier. So anything that could block or make your message not clear is called as barrier. I would like you to understand these terms before we will proceed to the process of communication. Okay, sender stands for an S. The sender is the speaker and the encoder. Receiver stands for an R. The receiver is the listener and the decoder. I'm the sender, at the same time the speaker and encoder. You are my receiver, at the same time you are my listener and my decoder. This is the process of communication. As a speaker, I have to think, I have to compose of what to say. And that is generation of idea. And once my message is ready, I'm going to convert this idea into words. So there are words coming from my mouth and to my actions. I use my hand, the nonverbal. And this message will be transmitted or transferred to you as my receiver or my listener. And as my receiver, you get the message. As you listen to me, you analyze what I say, you interpret it, you understand it, and that is the decoding process. And after listening, you could give me your feedback or your reply or reaction to my topic. Okay, for in this case, you could give a feedback by leaving a comment below. But for face-to-face interaction, you could just directly reply to the message. That is the whole process of communication. What do you think will happen if the receiver could not get the message correctly? Do you think the reply will be correct? Of course not. And there will be misunderstanding. For that, we have to understand fully what is the process of communication, so there would be no misunderstanding. Our society would be happy and peaceful if everybody knows on how to communicate effectively. Thanks for watching. For next session, we will be talking about the types of nonverbal communications. Don't forget to leave your feedback, your comment below as a sign that you understand my message.